Module Overview. This module presents a comprehensive classification of property types and outlines the unique physical, economic, legal, and locational characteristics that impact valuation outcomes. A property's intrinsic and extrinsic features significantly influence its value, usability, market appeal, and regulatory requirements. 1. Classification of property types. Properties are broadly categorized into two major types. 1. Real property, immovable property. These are fixed to the earth and include land, undeveloped or raw land, agricultural land, development land, reclaimed land buildings and improvements, residential, commercial, industrial, and special purpose buildings. Fixtures and fittings, items permanently affixed to the structure. Real property has both legal and physical dimensions, including the bundle of rights, use, lease, transfer, and exclude. 2. Personal property, movable property. This includes all assets not permanently affixed to land or buildings, such as furniture, equipment, machinery, intangible rights, e.g., licenses or intellectual property. Although generally not appraised under property valuation for real estate, understanding personal property is important when valuing mixed-use or going concern properties, e.g., hotels or hospitals. 2 categories of real estate based on use. A more practical classification is based on usage. These categories affect the valuation methodology. A. Residential property includes single-family dwellings, apartments, flats, duplexes, townhouses, condominiums. Valuation is influenced by size, amenities, neighborhood, tenure, leasehold or freehold, and access to infrastructure. B. Commercial property includes office buildings, shopping malls, retail outlets, warehouses. In some cases, commercial properties are primarily valued based on income generation, using the income capitalization approach, with lease agreements playing a critical role. C. Industrial property includes factories, storage depots, assembly plants, cold rooms. Valuation must consider utility connections, zoning laws, environmental risks, and design suitability. D. Special purpose property includes hospitals, schools, religious centers, cinemas, sports facilities. These properties require bespoke valuation methods as they may not have active comparable sales markets. E. Agricultural property includes farmlands, plantations, ranches, grazing reserves. Factors such as soil quality, irrigation access, terrain, and proximity to market affect valuation. 3 characteristics of property influencing value. Valuers must assess the following property characteristics. A. Physical characteristics, size and shape of land, topography and elevation, soil quality, accessibility, building layout, materials, and age. These directly affect usability and maintenance costs. B. Legal characteristics, ownership type, freehold, leasehold, customary tenure, easements or encumbrances, zoning and land use regulations, title documents and C of O, certificate of occupancy. Legal restrictions or defects may significantly reduce market value. C. Economic characteristics, utility, ability of the property to satisfy needs, scarcity, limited supply enhances value, transferability, ease of ownership transfer, demand, and marketability. These determine how the property is received by investors and users. D. Location. Characteristics, proximity to schools, roads, commercial hubs, neighborhood demographics, security levels, environmental risks, e.g., flood zones. Location remains one of the strongest determinants of real estate value, summarized in the classic phrase, location, location, location. 4 functional and economic obsolescence. A property may depreciate in value due to factors other than age. These include functional obsolescence, outdated designs, or insufficient utility. Economic obsolescence, external factors like neighborhood decline or regulation changes. Valuers must factor in such depreciation to produce an accurate valuation report. 5 highest and best use analysis. The principle of highest and best use requires that property be evaluated based on legal permissibility, physical possibility, financial feasibility, maximum productivity. This concept ensures that value is based not just on current use but optimal use under market conditions. 6. Market segmentation and risk profiling. Real estate markets are segmented based on location, demand level, tenant profile, and property class, A, B, C. Each segment has its own risk level, return expectation, regulatory burden. Understanding the segment helps determine comparable properties and market behavior. 7. Technological considerations and property characteristics. Modern valuation considers tech-driven features like smart home integration, energy efficiency, LEED certification, solar systems, fiber optic connectivity. These attributes can enhance value in tech-conscious markets.